Well, again, the question, what's going to end up happening, Senator, is that you're going to have an election worker and you're going to have a poll watcher that, frankly, are going to push each other, okay? And I think that what we're going to end up seeing is disputes that may turn violent if this becomes law between the poll watchers and election administrators that are going to be testing one another to figure out who is the alpha in that situation. You know that as well as I do.
Well, Senator, in a case like that, I would think we would want video to help sort out what really happened, so it wouldn't be a swearing match.
Oh, I'm sorry. I agree completely with you, but I'd want to also make certain that I had my own video too. Okay?
Well, Senator,
if I'm the election worker, I'd want to make certain that I, just like you are now giving a poll watcher, whether they're Democrat or Republican, the ability to video, I'd want to, as an election administrator, I'd want to do the same thing.
Senator, remember the election workers have a specific job to do in conducting the election. It would be hard to be conducting the election with a camera in one hand. The poll watcher's only job is to watch, to observe. And so it would be difficult for the election worker to do their jobs and be taking video at the same time.
Have you spoken with an election worker to make a determination as to whether or not it would be difficult, or are you just assuming that it would be?
Senator, I'm basing that on testimony I've heard from election workers and based on my observation of election workers as a voter. So I have not asked that specific question.
Okay, but you've you've asked election workers whether it would be difficult, whether or not they could have a camera and still do their work? Is that what I'm hearing you say?
No, what I'm saying is I've seen the work they do, I've heard their testimony, and based on that, I think it will be difficult. But again, their job is to conduct the election. The poll watcher's job is to observe and to be the eyes and ears of the public. That's the poll watcher's job.
All right, keep it right there for 1 second.
I beg your pardon?
Stay right there.
Okay, I'll try.
It's the election worker's job to conduct the election. And that's all encompassing of everything that goes on in that election. Is that correct?
I didn't catch the last part. Their job.
All encompassing of everything that's involved in that. Plus,
I believe that's fair to say.
Plus the poll watcher who's a part of the election. And so if indeed what you're saying, which I agree with, is their duty to conduct the election, should they not be able to have the tools that are necessary, given the training that we provide for them and the assistant clerks, should they not be able to also have the tools similar to that of a poll watcher, i.e. recording what's going on, in order to make certain that if someone comes back and said they did X, Y, and Z, that they have the ability to, just as a poll watcher, to have an unedited video to prove their point?